I am here to represent 9 matches in this debate competition. So my topic is for the motion of why schools should let students wear out dresses. So as a student, we face problems of discomfort and not finding comfortable clothes while wearing our uniform. So we can wear more comfortable out dresses and come up to the school fancy and then. Many students find uneasiness while wearing the school uniforms, which is a problem to many, and we should wear out dresses in order to minimize the problem. And we can get we can develop a decisive ability of decision making while choosing outfits when we are in a very when we are very in a hurry. With that, I would like to end my speech.
A warm good morning to the esteemed panel of judges, my fellow debaters, and everyone present here. I am Agnes Hakuda from Grade 9 Matrix. I am here to express my opinion on the demerits of exam. So, in the past few decades, the world has overcome a lot of changes. Including those changes the world has gone through 2 wars and a lot more. But the only field that hasn't undergone more changes is the educational field. If we see the classes from 100 years ago and right now, they are practically the same. If we see the examination from 100 years ago and today, they are practically the same. So that has to change. Examination nowadays is more like a test of memorization than understanding of the concept of the chapters that we have studied. Education doesn't evaluate what we have done throughout the year, but it only puts our memory power. That has to change. Examination also provides a lot of stress to the person. A lot of people who have gotten less marks in examination due to the pressure of the family, the teachers, and everyone they know. They have ended their lives and so much more. That has to change. For that to change, educational system has to if the education system has to remove the examination process, but include we can do projects in class or portfolios, which will also help us in a later life, and it will give us a thorough inspection of what we have done and what we have learned throughout the year. Saying that, I would like to end my words. Thank you.
Good morning, respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Mr. to talk the topic. School uniforms should not be made compulsory. First of all, school uniforms should not be made compulsory because if it is not made compulsory, student can choose any clothes which will be comfortable to them, and it will boost their confidence and confidence. School uniform. Thanks.
Hello everybody, my name is Gordon. Today I have been going with the motion that school uniforms are important. First and foremost, school uniforms can be converted into money, progress, and that also being social. First of all, money also doesn't work out chronologically and also research-wise. As most school uniforms cost the exact same as out dresses and one or other items that we get for back to school. But school uniforms also have to be bought more than normal dresses. Also, a child needs other dresses than the school uniform to go outside. Also, the school uniforms can be delivered easily at school. Second of all, the progress that student makes when in school uniforms. Most studies have actually shown that the attendance rate only increases by 0.2 or 0.3 with school uniforms. And this is probably because of the fact that most high quality schools have school uniforms
while mostly lower level quality schools have no student uniforms, which means most high quality schools have much more pressure to push to go to the school rather than that of the lower quality to good quality schools, as well as school uniforms really don't help socially at school, as most kids are also bullied by the accessories and multiple items. Also, in bullying situations, school uniforms will also be available, as all the schools don't require to buy from vendors that sell the school uniform, meaning that some can have a 200 rupees t-shirt, while another can have a 2000 rupees t-shirt, which can easily open up a space for bullying. Overall, the school uniform is just to mask the problems of the school, that it has an inequality or rather than inequality, as most students face on inequality at school. Thank you.
Good morning, greetings, hi, hello, and welcome to and Namaskar, hello, represent here. I am Suraj Adar here from Grade 9 Matrix to present my take on the topic why video games should be compulsory in school. First and foremost, video games have to release stress. Hence, if you are stressful classes or test, you can go in the computer lab and play some games on the computer and release all the stress before going home. Second of all, video games teach you great things. But my topic is not about brain, how creativity is, and less among us teaches you how you to never ever trust strangers. But most of all, video games always teach about teamwork. As in background you are multiple things, you always go in a group and win. Hence they say, teamwork is a dream work. Third and foremost, video games are great self-defense tactics for your hand. As one game is, you're constantly using your hand and always pressing the buttons of the mouse or the keyboard. It's like a constant exercise intense. This one helps you increase your reaction time, as you're always on the guard. If you hear something, you have to turn around. If they're behind you, or if you see something, you have to immediately take action. Hence, there's a reaction time. Fourth and foremost, exercise can also be a legend and being legend in the gaming community. Like the legendary game at Take or the legendary game Finish Smackback, or the great program development. Great program development, yes. Next thing, gaming can also develop careers, as there is esports, where there are multiple gamers that has a huge audience, as esports is gone.
Today I'm going to be talking about the pen is greater than the sword. The pen can decide our future while the sword can destroy others. With the pen we can write in our examinations and write our notes. But with the sword we can't do anything in the modern days. But in the medieval times the pen was still used all, as it could create words and end words. So in the modern days also the pen helps to make many inventions such as cars and trains. So the pen is mightier than sword. Thank you.
Good morning. Teachers, honorable judges, and my dear friends.
क्लास हुँदैछ होइन परीक्षामा क्लास हुँदैछ अनि यो नपुग्छ नि हेलो
Warm good morning to respected judges and my fellow opponents. I'm Pranshi Abraham, grade 9 matrix. My today's topic is why uniform should be compulsory in school. It creates a sense of equality between students. Thank you.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers, friends, and everyone here. My name is Pranav Khanal, and today I will be speaking on why football is the best sport. Football is the most famous sport in the world. It not only improves your health but also your physique. It preserves your endurance, strength, skill, and speed. The most first sport event is the FIFA World Cup. The 2022 World Cup was watched by around 4 billion people, and the most expensive sports trophy is also the FIFA World Cup trophy, which is worth around $20 million. Football teaches us about discipline, sportsmanship, and kindness. And thank you.
Good morning, honorable judges, teachers, and my worthy opponents. I am your excited from grade 9 matrix is gonna stand out for the motion why drugs should be legalized. Legalizing drugs will boost the economy of the countries such as Nepal. It will also help develop economy all over the world. Every year, drugs are being discovered either through drug combinations or homegrown experiments. Researchers have found that researchers have done surveys as why people take drugs and found out that approximately 15% of users take drugs due to friends in school and colleges. With the help of legalizing drugs, we can advance medicine. We can produce advanced medicine and
Warm greetings to the judges, guests, fellow participants, and my dear audience. The demands is standing up for the statement. Uniform should not be made compulsory in school, as uniform is a sign of unity and discipline. It also has a lot of disadvantages, such as for comfort. Uniform can be uncomfortable for ECNCC activities, and some families also cannot afford the uniform due to their pricing. And thank you.
Hello. Respected judges and my worthy opponents, a pleasant good morning to you all. I, Liman Khanal of the Matrix, stand here to express my view for the motion uniform should be made compulsory. Firstly, the former setup of education gains important through uniform. Second, uniforms create a sense of discipline in the class. Thirdly, it breaks the wall of disparity that exists between the students of different caste, religion, and status, etc. Fourthly, it brings peace, harmony, and equality among the students. Thank you.
Thank you, my respected teachers and my fellow opponents, as well as everyone present in this room. I, Krishna Giri from grade 9 matrix, will be standing up for the motion, why is mental health awareness important? I believe that mental health awareness is important as mental health affects every aspect of our daily lives. First and foremost, the importance of mental health is rising daily. Also, WHO has said that 1 in 4 people will have mental health conditions later on in their lives. So the statistic highlights the urgency of addressing mental health as a global priority. Secondly, I'd like to say that mental health awareness has a profound impact on the society. Also, we should take care of our mental health. Thirdly, I'd also like to state that Thank you, Krishna. Now we are reminded that
as a student who gets low marks in examinations, I am here to talk against examinations. Thomas Edison said that a sheet of paper doesn't decide the future. I absolutely agree to this statement. And if you get good marks in exam by not study, then you can get motivated to not work hard for anything. And exam can also cause stress and anxiety to their students, which is not good for the mental health. Thank you.
Good morning, esteemed judges and my fellow friends. Today I'm going to deal on the topic why artificial intelligence is a step forward to the development of humans. Artificial intelligence, short long for AI, is a program designed to help us get information and get vast knowledge about the topic. Artificial intelligence is used in the sector of banking, in the sector of education, in the sector of medical science, in the sector of health. Artificial intelligence is a step forward to the development of our world. Artificial intelligence is also used in the field of science, where scientists use it for research. Thank you.
Honored guests and my fellow opponents, today I stand here to the motion of my online games to be aware of school. Online games help us concentrate and focus. It refreshes our brain and also cures boredom, which we all had at some point. Some people may not be able to accept it, but we cannot deny it. In this generation, computers are everything. It's a necessity. All schools, households, offices, and even homes have at least some computers. This is why I stand for the motion on my online games should be allowed. Thank you.
Thank you, judges, teachers, and my fellow opponents. I am Asisha Kharga from grade 9 Matrix, here to be debating on the topic, which is more important, the destination or the journey that took place to reach there. I definitely stand by the side that the journey is more important than the destination. The journey is more important than the destination because, firstly, the journey shapes who we become and how we approach towards life. The journey helps us in overcoming a lot of tough times in our future. It helps us to adapt in new situations and also helps us to appreciate the small things that will help us along the way. So, journey is more important than the destination. Secondly, the thing is, the end result is not always that we think it might be, because sometimes a twist could take along the journey and we might have a different goal. We might think that the objectives that we have set for ourselves might not exactly be what we want. So we should not be fixated on a particular objective, and as we could miss a lot of opportunities right in front of our eyes. And moreover, so journey will help us in creating a lot of good memories. Journey is something that will last for a lifetime. To conclude, I would like to say a quote said by Ralph Waldo: "It's not the destination, but the journey." Thank you.
Thank you, Rosita. Now, next
morning, everyone. Honorable judge, respected teachers, and my brothers and sisters. Today, I, Audition person, am going for the motion that football is the best sport in the world. Why wouldn't it be? It's a worldwide renowned sport with millions and billions of athletes, youths, and students playing with it. Football provides many opportunities to people to show their skills, passion, and their various tactics to be for success. It makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise, but also proves everyone that he or she can do it. Football can be a very important role in people who play it. It makes them go from poverty to riches, but also enhances their discipline and motivation, as well as the academic aspects, as it enhances their skills for life and sets a lifestyle that is strictly and based on the routines that they have made. And it focuses not only on the various different skills required for it, but also the lifestyle required for it. We have seen many athletes with a strict routine that go on to achieve success in life, isn't it? Just like that, footballers also have a strict routine which can enhance their performance and have the hunger for success. Football is seen by everyone, from the little boys in the street to the one with flags, figures, and management. With that, I would like to end my speech on why football is a good sport.
Respected principal, honorable judge, teachers, the opponents, and the students. Today I have proposed and delivering a speech for the motion on the topic should school address code. I strongly agree on the statement that school should address code as it helps the role of discipline and focus. Dress code instills a sense of discipline among students. By aiming dress code, students will learn to follow rules. It will also reduce peer pressure as uniform in attire helps minimize the socio-economic difference among students. It will also reduce the pressure of wearing fashionable or expensive clothes. Not only that, but then we all have different choices and clothing styles. So people may judge us for what we're wearing and make us feel embarrassed. That will cause our confidence to go low esteem. Lastly, learning focus also plays a vital role in focused learning, as we may get distracted by the provocative or inappropriate clothing attires. Thank you. Good morning to the respected judges and all the individuals present here. Me, myself, Ada Gandhi, I am here to deliver my debate on the topic nature versus nurture. So this is a psychological debate that has been going on forever. Nature basically refers to all the genetical changes that a child goes through by the way that they have been treated and developed since childhood to adulthood. I am speaking from the notion of nurture. Nurture basically means that parents can change the way of their parenting style and all the individuals can gain their confidence. Nurturing basically lets the child gain confidence and let them differentiate between good and bad. Nurturing lets all the individuals to change the way they think, act and react to external conditions without hampering their social life. They can also react, act, and helps them to gain confidence. So let's all give fire to nurturing rather than nurturing. Thank you. Thank you, Ada.
Me and Honorable Judge, and we're going to talk about why the brain is so much understood. But by using the brain, we can send useful messages rather than understand the bodies. The brain can also result in stuff like this will be sun. Basically, sun like something which is very useful. Thank you.
Thank you, Ara.
Today I will be talking about why cell phones should be allowed in school. Cell phones should be allowed as students can use the cell phones for
information, and if they are lost, they can use Google Maps, Apple Maps to find a way. If there's an emergency, they can call their parents or their other people to help them. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhyan. Next up, I'd like to call.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, respected teachers, my fellow debaters. I am Sadika Kafir from grade 10 Moksa, and today I'm giving a speech on the topic women's education. A Chinese proverb says that if you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. But if you teach the man how to fish, you will feed him for a lifetime. Education is just like that.
And I also haven't prepared anything, so I don't know what to say. I just want to apologize for not preparing anything, and I promise I will do something next time. Yeah, thank you.
Soul to life, wings to mind, and vision to imagination. Good morning, panel of judges, along with every single one present out here. I am Felicia from grade 10, here to talk about music can heal your soul. So, first of all, what is music? Music, speaking theoretically or scientifically, it is a rhythmic melody where words are flown like a river. But psychologically, if we speak, what is music? Can anyone describe music in a word? No. If I ask this panel of students what is music, then they're gonna answer maybe sorrow, hurtful, sadness. And if I ask this panel of students, they're gonna say joy, happiness, excitement. So music for me, it's my life. I have been growing up in music, I've been doing music, so music has healed me. In my darkest period of time, there was music with me. My best friend is my music. So music can heal your soul, it can express the feelings you have been feeling inside your heart, and it can express you yourself. When you're feeling low, when you're feeling sad, just go to your room, blast some music, close your eyes, and there you'll find yourself. Music is inside you. When your heart beats, there's music. When your lungs contract, there's music. Music is every single word. So we must respect the value of music, because music is every single word. Even in the split of air, in the bridge of air, music is every single word. So we must respect music. Saying this, I would like to thank you. Thank you.
Esteemed panel of judges, teachers, worthy opponents, and fellow students. I'm Audition, and I'm honored to be standing here today and speaking on the motion, parenting education should be mandatory. So first of all, what is parenting education? Parenting education is the education that is provided to parents, to you, or parents in general, to help treat their children better. As we all know, parents mean everything to a child. They are our providers, our protectors, and the first people that make us feel loved and valued. If a child who is so sensible and new to this world does not receive proper care and love, then the physical and mental effect that is applied to the child is unrecoverable. A child is a fragile creature and must be dealt with intelligently. Our culture, however, has normalized the complete violation of children's rights to be normal in the name of discipline. No child needs to be disciplined, all they need to be is loved. It in no way makes sense to me that the physically and emotionally superior individual, the parent, can lay hands on a child that cannot
cannot defend themselves. As I mentioned earlier, this is an exploitation of the right that comes with being a parent and also that of the helplessness of a child. As I mentioned earlier, a child is a fragile creature and age makes them mature, not physical and emotional abuse from the very people that are supposed to take care of them. I also have the utmost respect and empathy for parents as parenting is hard and it is their first time too. So the only solution to this problem is mandating proper parenting education. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a
Teachers, panel of judges, and my fellow teachers. I am Joshua from grade 10, and today I am going against the motion on the topic animals should not have rights. So, what are rights? Something that recognizes our freedom and gives us a way to live our life easily. But we need to stop believing that this something called rights are made for humans only. Because as human beings, it is our responsibility to also think about other living beings surrounding us. But if you're only concerned that there will be no difference left between animals and humans if animals also start having rights, does the idea of providing rights to animals seem weird and useless to you? They don't have the voice to speak, nor do they have the educational qualification to earn money. So what is there that they have for us to protect? Well, if this is you right now, let me clear it out. Animal rights and human rights are supposed to be different. But don't you think the only thing that separates us from them is that they don't have the ability to think logically, they can't read, write, nor study. So, since being the more logical one, let's stop being selfish. Animals should have rights because they may feel pain, fear, and joy just like us. It also hurts them to see their own child being taken away just because someone else's son wanted a black and white dog named for you. But then, animals should have rights because obviously they don't have the voice to speak up for themselves and we won't know if their rights were ever violated. Well, obviously we don't have to see monkeys in the courtroom, but at least we don't have to see dogs wandering around the streets, searching for food and eating garbage. Well, animals should have rights because yeah, so I think I should understand.
A warm good morning to all the honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dear friends. I am going to here to discuss on the topic. There should be death penalty in Nepal. Many crimes are committed every day. Some are very soft and some are in extreme levels. So even though they are very extreme, our country has a law that there is no death penalty, so they only get life imprisonment. Even if it's a small crime, if they get 10 or 20 years, they will just spend time in jail, get out and just might also commit a crime again. Or if they are working under someone, they might be bailed out. That indicates that our law and our security in the country is very weak. Also, if there is no death penalty, the person who committed crime will just spend their time in jail with no problem. With death penalty, the other people will also learn that they might lose their crime lose their life by doing this crime, which might lower the crime rate in our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Respected panel of judges, teachers, and fellow opponents. I am Megha Kharga from grade 10, here going for the motion on the topic animal testing should be banned. First of all, what is animal testing? Animal testing is the process of using various chemicals and products on animals to check whether it's safe for human or not. Animal testing raises a significant ethical issues. Animal testing. Animal testing raises a significant ethical issues. Like humans can experience pain, stress, and fear. Subjecting them towards the experiment can result in suffering. Good morning, respected panel of judges, teachers, and fellow opponents. I I am Meena Bhatia from grade 10, here going for the motion on the topic animal testing should be banned. First of all, what is animal testing? Animal testing is the process of using various chemicals on animals to check whether it's safe for human or not. Animal testing results in significant ethical issues. Animal like human can experience pain, stress, and fear. Subjecting towards the experiment can result in suffering. The principle of do not harm should be used throughout the world. We should respect animals' rights and not. We should respect animals' rights and not violate their rights and dignity. Advancements in science and technology have provided with the alternative of animal testing, which can provide a reliable data without causing any harm. Thank you.
Thank you, Meta. Now we are going to switch on this advertisement. You're not free when you can't make decisions about your own future. Good morning to the esteemed panel of judges, my fellow debaters, and all respected teachers present here. I am Christine Mandari, here to deliver a speech on the motion, abortion should be legalized. So abortion is a procedure that ends pregnancy, and it is a basic healthcare to millions of women and girls throughout the world. I believe that every woman should have a right to control their own fertility and exercise reproductive autonomy. So there are still countless barriers that prevent women from seeking abortions, such as criminalizing of abortion, that means illegalizing abortion, and social stigmas surrounding abortion. So just imagine a young girl has been raped and she's pregnant. Is she supposed to risk her future and raise the unwanted baby just because abortion is illegal? Or should she be able to abort the baby and live her life properly? So forcing a woman to carry unwanted abortion is a violation of their basic fundamental rights. A woman should be able to control and decide what's best for her physical, mental, and psychological health, and thus carry abortion. So just like, for example, banning drugs does not stop the intake of drugs, banning abortion does not stop the procedure and the practice of abortion. It is estimated that 25 million women and girls in underdeveloped regions still carry unsafe abortion just because abortion is illegal in their country. So to conclude, I would like to state that human rights are women's rights and women's rights are human rights. And I strongly believe that abortion should be legal. Thank you.
Good morning to the distinguished panel of judges, esteemed audience. I am Krishma Karki and I stand here today to speak for the motion on the topic individuals that are having disabilities should have proper rights to parenthood. In the 21st century, many technologies are being developed which are helping the individuals that are suffering from disabilities like voice amplification devices or speech recognition, etc., which are helping them a lot. So why are these people getting no privilege to parenthood? It is said that disabilities are not a barrier to love, nor it is to parenting. Indeed, denying a individual suffering from disabilities, denying the individuals that are suffering from disabilities should be given the privilege to parenthood because they also have a choice, and if the parenthood is getting denied, then their rights and freedom are getting breached. And according to the World Health Organization, about 40% of the individuals that are suffering from disabilities but are willing to pursue parenthood are getting denied to adopt their own children, and 1 out of 10 people are getting disabilities. But these people have qualities like compassion and
Thank you, Grishma. Next up, I'd like to invite Isha.
A warm good morning to all the honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dear friends. I am going to be here to discuss on the topic. There should be death penalty in Nepal. Many crimes are committed every day. Some are very soft and some are in extreme levels. So even though they are very extreme, our country has a law that there is no death penalty, so they only get life imprisonment. Even if it's a small crime, if they get 10 or 20 years, they will just spend time in jail, get out, and just might also commit a crime again. Or if they are working under someone, they might be bailed out. That indicates that our law and our security in the country is very weak. Also, if there is no death penalty, the person who committed crime will just spend their time in jail with no problem. With death penalty, the other people will also learn that they might lose their crime by lose their life by doing this crime, which might lower the crime rate in our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Very respected teachers and my dear friends, I'm Vika Rasman and I am here today to argue that books are an unquestionably better form of storytelling than movies. While movies have their visual and auditory appeal, books provide an unparalleled experience and narrative that cannot be compared to the ones on screen. Books also offer an unmatched engagement through our imagination, creating vivid worlds and characters, which fosters a deep sense of connection between the world of the story and our subconsciousness. Authors delving into complex character developments through emotions, thoughts, and ideals, which seeps into being our own. While movies have unmatched visuals and shared experiences, books ignite a deep desire within one's own soul for satisfied only through a unique journey where we push the limits of imagination and intellect while understanding humankind better. For these reasons, I believe that books are an unquestionably better source of storytelling than movies. Thank you.
My name is Kaushik and today I am going to talk about why technology should be accessible to students. Technology provides outlet for students to learn a lot of extra knowledge and information, as well as it is a safe place for students to share their emotions. Thank you.
Good morning, panel of judges, respected teachers, and everyone present here. I'm Rima Bhattacharya, and today I am speaking for the motion on the topic "Pursuit of knowledge surpasses pursuit of grades." As Albert Einstein said, education is not learning about facts, but it is the ability to it is training the mind to think. Nepal's grading system consists of merely measuring how well you can recall the information and how well you perform exams. But isn't education about understanding and applying your knowledge? Let us consider a student who crams answers and excels in exam, but struggles to apply the knowledge in real life situations. Whereas a student who gets average marks, thank you.
Judges, teachers, and friends. I'm Ice from Great Mimosa, and I'm here standing on the motion. Juice to be banned. I In my vision, I believe that Jews are the evil money-making business where they trap different animals from their wildlife and nature, and they take them from the nature in small enclosures and they trap them in cages. I believe that this is a wrong practice to be doing. Also, in some schools, they take the kids, they take the students from the school to different zoos. I believe that this practice is not good. Also, instead of zoos, we can put the animals in the wildlife reserves. In wildlife reserves, they have much more freedom to live. They can go around and they can have more freedom than zoos instead of being trapped in a cage. I believe that wildlife reserves are way better than zoos. Concluding this, I'd like to conclude my motion on zoos to be banned. Thank you very much.
Our respected teachers, my worthy opposition, and my dear friends. I'm from Written Motion. I'll be speaking for the motion. Metro train should be built in Kathmandu. The public transportation infrastructure in Kathmandu is a mess. Buses are often delayed, unreliable, and hard to navigate. Similarly, and the only apparent solution we have to this is buying a private vehicle, but even that only adds up to the high traffic and pollution. Similarly, statistics from the year 2022 to 23 show that there were about 10,000 road accidents, leading to the death of about 200 people. Likewise, statistics also show that Kathmandu was regarded as the most polluted city in the world for 6 years in a row. Therefore, even commuting in the roads of Kathmandu is a dangerous task. The high population growth of Kathmandu leads to its high. Kathmandu has a population growth rate of 4.7% and is rapidly urbanizing. This leads to thank you.
A warm greeting to the honorable judges, my fellow competitors and my dear friends. I, I'm here to go with the motion on teenagers using social media have a negative effect on them. First of all, mental health. Teenagers who use social media have been found to have anxiety, depression, stress, and insomnia, which is a sleep disorder where they sleep late, and they are most affected with cyberbullying. Now, second point, we have teenagers using social media idolize their celebrities and influencers, which lower their self-esteem and increase their standards. So if they cannot live up to their standards, they have low self-esteem and have no confidence in themselves. My third point, we have teenagers using social media have privacy risks and may be exposed to predators and privacy risks. They have to stay safe, and teenagers using social media have to be safe from predators. Number 4, now the final point, teenagers that use social media do not concentrate on their studies and are always distracted, which affects their ratings, and they are always pushing away from their tasks. And
education is the most important part of my life. Education is one of the most important part of my life. Education should be free. Not every people are really wealthy to afford education. So, not everyone should afford education. As Nepal is not financially stable. Nepal is not financially stable. Nepal is not financially stable to receive education, and people are not that wealthy to afford that facilities of education. We have government schools, but the schools do not have. We have government schools, but the government schools do not have that ability teachers that can are not that educated that they can teach the students in the
Thank you, Suzanne.
And something we'll be talking about advantages of AI. AI helps in storage and we can learn many things from there because AI can do research for ourselves and AI many people and it is used in many sectors like education, health, and other sectors. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, honorable judges and my opponents, today I, Sarah Sawani, am standing before you all to present about why AI is a threat to humanity. Artificial intelligence is a program that provides artificial intelligence is a program that provides us to learn and artificial intelligence is a program that provides us to learn and think by our own. It is a simulation that provides us There are many disadvantages of artificial intelligence, like job displacement. As AI becomes more powerful, the jobs normally done by humans will be done by AI in the future.
Good morning to the respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, Ms. Sharma is going with a motion why wearing school uniform is important. Firstly, a school uniform is an important part of the student's life. It creates a harmonious environment and helps the student to have a sense of belonging and honors towards the school. Wearing a school uniform seen like other students creates an environment where a student is less likely to get bullied or judged on the basis of their choice. It also instills discipline on the student. Mandatory implementation of a school uniform also creates an environment where students think they all are together and work in a harmonious environment. With this, I would like to end my talk.
Thank you so much.
Teachers and my dear friend, today I am going to depend on the point. Animals should not be kept in zoo. Point number one, natural environment. Animals should be in their own natural environment. Point number two, behavior change. Animals in zoo cannot pray for food or play with each other as in the wild. Point number three, health problem. Animals might have health problem in the zoo because they don't have the free space to move in the zoo. Point number four, family separation. Animals have the right to be with their own family because they also have the emotions and feelings for their family. Point number five, animals have the right to be in their own natural place, not in the zoo for human entertainment. So these are my points and I strongly support them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up.
Good morning, everyone. This is Nancy, and today I'm going to talk about how sports and education should be parallel. Education is a fundamental right listed by UN to help an individual meet their fundamental issues as sports and also be physically fit and maintain discipline and
Good morning, everyone. I'm Casey also. Today I'm going to talk about village life is better than town life. Village life is better than town life because village life is more peaceful than town life, and in village life people will have simple and healthy life. and they can improve fresh fruits and vegetables. Thank you.
Thank you, Julius. Next up, we have one side of the
Good morning, respected teachers, judges, and my worthy opponents. I'm Shana Shah from grade 9 section, contrasting the topic on if we should ban the annual testing for medical research. Firstly, we share biologically share a lot with animals. Us humans are very similar to them. For example, mice are 98% similar in terms of DNA. Even animals are affected by various diseases such as diabetes, heart diseases, etc. Secondly, animal testing strictly violates the rights of animals. Rights of animals are taken from them without any thought for their well-being and for their quality of lives. Thirdly, the animal testing, these activities reduces the species of animals. This causes various effects on the life cycle and lifestyles of animals. Likewise, such activities are unethical and lack moral values. These beings need our only life in the laboratory cage and need our only life in the laboratory cage and subject them to painful and terrifying experiences. Lastly, this is quite expensive and it is a lot of is time consuming, emphasizing non-animal testing methods to encourage them is important. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishan.
Focus of our school. Yes, it is probably teachers. Though if you have any problem, then please feel free to approach me. I would like to thank you for saying that.
Today I am Sharma. I'm here standing before you all to talk for the motion. Social media is more harmful than beneficial. To start off, we live in an era where modernization is observed every single day. Technological advancements such as AI or social media can be seen throughout the world. Social media, from my perspective, I think that social media is more harmful than beneficiary. It is because social media gives us psychological, mental, and physical health problems. Social media is a platform for youngsters, but in our world where you're overusing the platform, it causes us to be less productive and distracts us from our day-to-day life. With that being said, I stand with my stances and sentences, and I would like to end my
interview. To present my argument on the topic, do we need friends to be happy? Yes, you need friends to be happy. You can't share everything with your parents. You need someone who you can share with. If we don't have friends, we will suppress our feelings and then we will become depressed. Friends are our personal therapists. They help us mentally and emotionally. They are our comfort zone. We all need company. They help us boost our confidence. If we don't have friends, we will feel lonely and depressed. Now I would like to end my argument there. Thank you.
Thank you, Justina. Now I'd like to invite Ivan Sharma up on stage.
social media is affecting our capacity and genuine connection.
My fellow opponents and all the esteemed crowd, I am Vidya Retired from grade 9 in section. Today here to present my opposition argument on the topic on the notion schools should ban or schools should remove the traditional grading system for the pass-fail model. To understand this, we need to understand what the pass-fail model is. Pass-fail model is a way of publishing results that does not give your marks nor your grades, just tells you whether you have passed or failed in that respective subjects. Some schools even do it in an overall version. For like let's say the overall, they just tell you in all subjects whether you have passed or failed. I am here to oppose that. That is absolutely wrong, and we should continue with the normal grading system of giving A plus, and so on. In the traditional grading system, it allows us to know what our strength subjects and what our weakest subjects is. For example, I get an A plus in English and a B plus in Nepali. I will know that I have to work more on Nepali than on English. But in the pass-fail model, I have passed in both subjects. So what do I pay more attention to, Nepali or English? So I might think as an individual that I am bad in English, start preparing for both. And it's going to make my next result even more worse. It's just running like a cycle. The pass-fail model is basically a way of turning more lazier. And I am saying this because in American high schools or American universities, people call the pass-fail model the credit-no credit system, where students get credit if they come to schools with 30% attendance and pass. So people will stop coming to school because they just need a 30%. So people will turn lazy. I just have to pass. I can cheat and pass. Who even cares? The grades are not going to be counted. I'm going to pass. And even several elite universities just accept the grading system and not the pass-fail model. So I'm opposing here to say that the pass-fail model just makes people lazy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'd like to welcome Christina to drop on stage.
Good morning to respected
Good morning, fellow judges, my fellow competitors, and my dear friends. My name is Bidan Shresha, and I'm going to be telling you guys about why education is more important than wealth. Education plays an important role in life, allowing us to succeed. It helps us gain various knowledge, techniques, and various stuff which are very useful for life. Compared to money is just a useless paper which is nothing compared to money. I mean education. Education plays an important role in life. It helps us develop in physical growth and various areas things, and allows us to learn various new things for us to be successful in life.
Alice Nathan going to tell about why education is important. Education is important because it teaches us what is wrong and right. Education is also important because it helps a person to describe his personality. Education is important because one cannot run a business without intellect. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. Next up.
Our honorable judges, fellow competitors, and esteemed crowd. Today I urgently request to stand here before you all to go with the flow of gaming as a positive impact on a person's life. For decades, gaming has been considered a bad thing or an addiction to every person. But as they say, every coin has two sides. Gaming also provides a person with psychological development like high reaction time, as constant FPS games require fast hand, eye-to-hand movement and also fast reflex actions.
It also helps a person develop their problem solving skills, as some games require a lot of effort in their brain to solve any problems. It also helps in stress relief, and it also gives a person a sense of accomplishment after they complete a certain task or win a certain game after hard work, a lot of hard work and dedication. It also helps a person be mentally stable, as many mental problems like studies will psychologically ruin them, which gaming helps to prevent and also solve a few problems for them. As gaming might also be addictive, as playing too much games can make problems like time waste. So you should play games properly and not too much, but playing certain amount of games per day might also be helpful to a person.
Thank you, Arjun. Next up, I'd like to call upon Arish Yadav.
Hello, my name is Edwin Limbo, and today I'm talking about why education is important. Education is important because it helps in our critical thinking. Education helps in our personal development.
Morning can change the day. So positive thought and positive action throughout the day can change our mood. Good morning to everyone present here, esteemed judges, and my fellow debaters. Me, Aditya Vagan from Grade 9 Institution. Today I am representing Grade 9 from Grade 9 Institution. I am presenting on the topic: is the online class efficient as traditional classes in the school? So today's world, today's digital world, in today's digital world, online is today's online world, education has been very familiar to us. As in Corona pandemic, we were not able to go to school. So in that time, we were allowed to
time's up.